is Jen, and I'm one of the new yoga teachers at Coolidge Yoga. And so today I thought I would share with you some poses and exercises that you can do to help increase shoulder mobility. So we tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. We carry a lot of emotion there. So that's why it's so important that we make sure that we're giving our shoulders some love. So for these poses and exercises that I'm going to walk you through today, you'll need 2 props and then a strap. If you don't have a strap, I'm just using a scarf here, so like a towel would work well also. And then, so we're going to get started with one of my favorite exercises, shoulder flossing. So have that strap in hand, and then you can do this standing up or you could do it seated. I'm going to do it seated, so I'm just going to sit up on a block just to elevate my hips. And then, so just take this strap in either hand and have like a pretty wide grip here to start. You definitely want the grip to be wider than the shoulders. And then keeping the arms straight, on an inhale, reach the strap up and over, and then back down towards the tailbone. Good, so notice if your elbows try to bend, and you might just need to widen the grip a little bit. All right, so adjust as necessary. And just move nice and slow and controlled, nice fluid movement. And feel free to go faster or slower. Sometimes I find like a nice little juicy spot in the back here, and I kind of like to just floss back and forth here for a bit. So just keep listening to your body and responding accordingly to what works well for it. All right, so a few more cycles here. We have some company. Ruby's coming to do some yoga. All right. Okay, so shake out the shoulders, and then we're not done with the strap yet, so you can hang on to that. So have the strap in your right hand, and then bend the elbow behind the head. Reach the left arm out towards the side, turn the thumb down, and then bend the elbow, reaching for the strap behind the back. So we're coming into Gomukhasana, cow face arms. So you might be able to clasp hands, but that's a pretty intense pose. So I think for a lot of us, we will just rely on the strap. And you might have a lot of distance between your hands, or they might be really close. Just try not to give yourself any judgment. And then you're sitting up nice and tall, a nice long spine, chest is reaching up. And the right elbow is lifting up towards the ceiling as the left elbow is drawing down towards the earth. Just a few more cycles of breath here. Taking a full breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Okay, one more full breath in. And then exhale, release, and we'll take it over towards the other side. So you can bring the strap in your left hand, and then bend the elbow behind the head. Right arm goes out towards the side, turn the thumb down, and reach for your hand or the strap or whatever it meets. Good, so sit up nice and tall, chest is lifting. Good, pull the lower belly in slightly to the spine so that you're not collapsing into your right ribs. And then just breathe here for a few cycles of breath. Your left elbow is drawing up towards the ceiling, and the right is drawing in the opposite direction down towards the earth. All right, one more full breath in here. All right, so we're done with the strap, so you can just toss that off to the side. Good, and then you can move the block out of the way if you're using one of those. And then from here, we'll just come into a child's pose. So the knees can be as wide or as close together as is comfortable for you. And then let the forehead come down to the earth if it can reach. And the fingertips are spread wide here. Hips are reaching down towards the heels. And now for a more active child's pose, tense the fingertips, and then see if you can walk them an inch or two forward. Keep those sitting bones reaching down towards the heels. And take a deep breath in, filling up your upper back. Just noticing a deeper stretch, a deeper sensation coming across your shoulders, your back. And then walk the hands over towards the right. Make sure your left sitting bone is still reaching down towards the heels. And then option to place your left hand on top of the right to get a slightly deeper stretch. So take a deep breath into your left side body. And a smooth breath out. And walk the hands back through center and over towards the other side. Option to place the right hand on top of the left. And take a full breath into the right side body. And a smooth breath out. All right, then come back through center. And you can look up for this. So bring the palms together and then the elbows will come down towards the earth. And then bend the arms, bringing the thumbs to the back of your head. Good, so we're getting into our triceps and our shoulders here. Take a deep breath in, filling all the way up. And exhale, maybe you can melt a little bit closer to the earth. Good, another smooth breath in. And a full breath out. I know, Ruby, I'm busy, okay? Okay. All right, so then we'll come back up into a neutral tabletop pose. And then from here, start to walk the hands forward, but keep the hips stacked over the knees. So we're coming into a dolphin pose here. Good, so the hands are actively pressing into the earth. And if possible, let your chin or your forehead rest on the ground. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, maybe you can melt the shoulders and the chest a little bit closer to the earth. Good, another smooth breath in. And then exhale, we'll come forward onto our belly, so coming into Sphinx Pose. So up on the forearms and press down through the tops of the feet. Good, the collarbones are broad here, shoulder heads are rolling back. And a full breath in. And then exhale, lower down. And we'll take my favorite wide Cobra. Here, it's really yummy on the shoulders. So you can bring the hands off the side, tent the fingertips, and point the elbows up. And as you press down through the tops of the feet, on an inhale, pull the heart forward. And exhale, dip the right shoulder, twisting left. And inhale through center. And dip the left shoulder, twisting right. Good. Inhale through center. And once more to the left. Inhale through center. And exhale to the right. And inhale back through center once more. And exhale, lower down. All right, you can plant the hands by the middle ribs, press back child's pose. And then come forward to a tabletop. So this is where you can grab onto the blocks. So place the blocks about shoulder width distance. And then the hips are stacking over the knees. And then place an elbow on each block. Bring the palms together. And then just start to melt the chest in between the shoulders. So the elbows are drawing down and together. And the chest and the shoulders are melting down towards the earth. You can let the head and the neck go. And just taking a full breath in. And exhale, maybe you melt a little further. And notice what you can soften in the pose. Okay, one more smooth breath in. And exhale, we'll rise back up. And then you can just move the blocks out of the way. And we'll come down to our bellies. All right, and then from here you can bring the arms out to a T. And then, so you're gonna bend the right knee and bring your right hand about next to your right shoulder. And then you're gonna start to roll over towards the left, coming on to that left shoulder. Good, so option to stay here, or you could extend the right arm up and maybe go for a bind. And taking a full breath in and a smooth breath out. Good, one more full breath in. And exhale, come back to center and bring the hands out to a T again. And then bend the left knee, bring your left hand by your left shoulder and start to shift over towards the right. Coming on to the right shoulder, the chest is lifting. And you can stay here, or option to go for a bit of a half bind with your left hand. All right, one more full breath in, filling all the way up. And exhale, let it go. All right, then you can come back through center and then just press the hips back, coming into one more child's pose. And taking a final deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. You can rise back up. And there we had it. A short little shoulder mobility flow. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this is stuff that you feel like you can just do, you know, within the comfort of your own home. Because it really, really is important that we just get more mobility going in our shoulders. Like that shoulder flossing stuff is just a great exercise to do. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. My name is Jenn Mann. And on Instagram, you can find me, it's Jenn with 2 N's _ yoga. I'd be happy to chat, answer any questions. So, well, thank you.